You're now listening to the Irreplaceables podcast featuring Brody Paul and Charlie Young. Enjoy. Hello and welcome to another Irreplaceables podcast, episode number 4.
Just on Zoom, this one. Bit different,
but we need to do a bit of practicing because there's some big names that can't get to us in Wangaratta.
That is right. So how's your week, bro? We're in school holidays now. Term 2
Bloody
is
oath.
done and dusted.
You know what day it is, Chaz?
It's Friday, Brody.
It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. Woo!
Yep.
It's Friday.
Yeah. So term 2, how'd you find it? Harder than
Just as
term
hard
1?
as the first one.
Same as the first one. Yep.
Just as hard.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree. Any plans for the holidays or?
Well, my plans for the holidays are to try and get all this homework done that I've been assigned.
Yeah, what's with this English? Like,
Oh,
do
don't
you
get
have
me
as much
started.
as I have? I have the whole oral, read 2 books, and then
Yeah,
summarize
I do
them
have
2
that.
books.
Yeah,
That's
that's
next level.
if you're an English teacher and you're listening to this, shame on you.
Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. Other than that,
I heard you're having a big holiday break.
nah, just spending time with the girlfriend, mate. That's
Yep, having some great times with beautiful Tommy.
Yep, that
up
is
in
right.
Chelsea.
Up in Chelsea and back down here in Great Wangaratta.
Does that mean we have to miss out on some potties, or what does that mean for the podcast?
That definitely doesn't mean miss out on any potties. We'll one next week. There'll be one the week after. That's for sure.
I'm hoping that this next week's will be a big namer because I've got one big name in plan.
And I hope these guys, our viewers, are excited because it is a big name.
It is a huge name. Like, we're not capping here. This is a big name.
Yeah, we ain't playing around. We'll get straight into it. So we'll go straight to our songs. Songs of the weeks. I thought I've got a good one. How do you think my last one was? Did it back up from my poor performance?
Look, it's a good song, but like it was a sad song. Like, I don't know what's wrong with you, but it's a good song, but maybe when you're very upset.
Yeah. All right. Well, do you want to start us off, considering I started off last week?
All right. My song is by a YouTuber by the name of KSI. Do you know KSI?
Yeah, heard of the name.
Heard the name. Have you watched any of his videos?
No. Can't say I have.
That's pretty sad, Charlie.
All
right, the song is called Holiday by KSI.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Is it good? Like, what sort of upbeat, sad?
It's like it's a bit of a vibe, you know? You just listen to it. You might not have heard it before, and then you just nod your head and you're like,
Yeah, right. So you sort of getting a flow with it. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's good. You'll know mine from a trip we went on together, UCLA.
Oh, that brings back a lot of memories.
Yeah, that's all I think of. As soon as that song goes on, Bus America.
Bus Trip. Another bus trip song that reminds me is it brings back nostalgia from the trip is Portland by Drake.
Oh yeah.
Because we were in Portland, everyone used to play that on the bus.
Yeah.
So I thought that was that's my song for the week.
But I hope my song can back up my performance.
Yeah, because your last 2 has been shit.
Get back on the winning list.
Oh, I also need to shout out Jensen Dealing because last week he was the one that said that the songs were mine H's, and then he just didn't even want to mention yours because yours was shit, and I forgot to mention him. But he was the one that said that. So shout out to him.
Yeah. Well, I'm back. I reckon I'm back on the winning list this week, to be honest.
Yeah, that's not a bad song. I respect that. But We'll see what the listeners / viewers like.
Yes, that is very true. But you like the song, don't you?
I love the song. It's a great song.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. We'll go to NBA.
Yep.
I know a few viewers don't like us talking about NBA, but then there's the few that do. So I think it's got to be said briefly. But
yep.
Recent thoughts on the recent games. D Book, what about him with his broken nose? Do you reckon he's still going to perform?
I love him. He didn't perform today, but I love him.
Yeah, he didn't perform today, but yeah, he's a beast, and I reckon he can still give me 40 bombs.
Yeah. Is Chris Paul coming back? Do you know?
I thought he was coming back for this game.
And
but obviously he didn't. But Ben Simmons.
What about Kawhi? Wait, do you know Kawhi if he's playing?
No, Kawhi's done his ACL, hasn't he?
He hasn't done it. No, he got cleared. He's day-to-day now.
Oh, really? I seen him sitting up in the stands with his family.
Yes,
I think
emotion, just sees one.
Yeah, just the collapse. Yeah, I did see that. But Ben Simmons, what do you think of him?
He was disappointing, that's for sure.
He was. What about the Australian not playing in the Olympics?
Yeah, that's a bit of a cop-out as well.
Yeah.
We sort of wanted to see him play, and he goes and...
Do you reckon he's lost fans because of that?
Oh, well, I reckon he's lost fans because of his playoff performance, to be honest.
Yeah, true.
Like, that was just terrible.
Yeah. Like, how can you be an NBA player and have that bad of a jump shot?
Yeah, but he's had like 4 years to fix it, and he still hasn't.
Yeah, I know, but have you seen them? Was it? Yeah, it was high school. He could shoot in high school.
Oh, really?
Like, he wasn't knockdown shooter, but he was like low 30%, high, like mid 30s from the three, I think. Which is surprising. Maybe he needs to switch to right like you did.
Yeah. Funny story that, huh?
Yeah.
Under 14s. We're in the grand final in Echuca against Wodonga. Brody Paul in the corner. Oh, wait, I need to tell the story of how I became left-handed first. So I was just shooting around, getting my shots up. And I was like, I kept missing with my right hand. So I was like, nah, stuff this. I'm going to be left-handed. And because James Harden was my favorite player in the NBA at the time, and he's left-handed, I was like, yeah, this is a move. Anyway, I started making shots with my left hand, so I was like, I'm left-handed. So that season, we go into a grand final, as I said. Brody in the corner, we're down 1 point. Brody in the corner about a meter in from the corner three, gets it with 3 seconds to go, puts it up for the win. Bang! The crowd goes wild.
And what, from that point on?
I decided to switch back. Yeah, it felt awkward when you grew up and realized that it looks shit and feels bad. You just had to switch. Oh, there's also an iconic photo of that.
Yeah, there is an iconic photo.
We'll have to put that on the story.
Yeah,
because that is a pretty funny photo.
That's one with Corey. That's one with Corey, isn't it? Yeah, I do remember that. Court 1, yeah. It's just imaged in my head right now. But yeah, same. And now you still can't shoot with the right hand. So I think you need to switch back, do the opposite to Ben, go back to left, and he goes back to right.
Yeah, right, buddy.
Yeah. Olympics, considering Ben's not playing, do you watch them?
I want to get into the Olympics, to be honest.
Have you watched them in past years, or you sort of just be like, what is this? Just watch the main events, like the 100 and...
I sort of like skim over it, not paying too much attention to like the littler events, the long distance ones. I'm more of the sprinting fan, basketball fan.
Yeah. Swimming? Do you watch swimming?
Oh, a little bit.
I like the swimming. Not going to lie. I reckon.
Do you know what my favorite event is?
What's your favorite event? Do I want to know what your favorite event is?
I mean, you don't have to know, but like I
No,
can
tell
tell
me.
you if you want.
Yeah. Tell me.
My favorite event is the beach volleyball.
Yeah, I wonder why that is.
No particular reason. I just like how they like the technique when they put the digs and spikes.
Yeah. And the
That's what I
scenery.
like about it.
The scenery.
Oh yeah, the scenery is always nice.
Yeah. I reckon it'd be a tough sport. You'd have to have pretty big legs to be able to push through the sand constantly, don't you reckon?
Bloody oath, that would have a very big accumulation of H plus ions. That's for sure.
That would, and that'd have
An active recovery would be needed after
definitely
that.
needed. Yeah. But you might do a passive one during your rest, just to
short
so
breaks.
You can perform highly. Yeah.
Yeah,
I do agree. Yeah, I like the swimming. Not gonna lie. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I just like it.
I don't mind it. It's watchable. Let's just say that.
And then like the end of marathons and the start of marathons. I can't sit there and watch the whole thing.
Yeah. No.
But 3v3 basketball is back in. Well, not back in. First time it's been in.
Really?
Yeah, this year. So I reckon that'll be sick to watch.
But there won't be any NBA stars in the 3v3, will there?
Nah, I don't think there will be, no. But I'm pretty sure it's in. Because it's been like there's been Australian teams for it. Well, I know our women are pretty good at it apparently.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting.
Yeah. Well, they have heaps of 3v3 comps around like Victoria and around Australia now. So
yeah, what are they called? There's a name for them, isn't there?
Oh, is it like Next NXT 3v3 or something?
Yeah, that might be it. Green, black.
And there was something in Geelong about it.
Yeah, I think there was a comp in Geelong. Yeah. So I reckon that'd be sick playing in, but it'd be totally different.
Yeah, it's like more street balls. It's not
structured
the
plays.
Structure's different. Yeah.
Is there even a coach? There'd be a coach, but like it'd be weird. It'd be weird to coach as well.
Yeah.
I got a few theories, queries, and questions.
Yeah.
My favorite segment. I don't know if it's yours, but
my favorite segment's coming up. That's for sure.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, yours. Yep. We'll go mine first.
Yeah.
So I got two sent in, but then I got like another one sent in from a past question.
Yeah.
So the first two, I'll do the first two. So it's a question. Which do you reckon came first, the color orange or the fruit?
The color.
You reckon?
I reckon the color came first.
Because without the color, the fruit wouldn't have been named.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. Now you think of it that way.
Are you on the same page as me?
Yeah, because
the color had to be discovered first, so that the fruit that has the same color as the color could be called an orange.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree with that. So that was pretty easy. But the second one,
easy. It just like
logic
messes with your brain. Yeah.
Yeah, true. If you were to get out of the shower, how does your towel get dirty? Because you're meant to get out of the shower clean. And then we always have dirty towels. But if you're drying yourself when you're clean, how do they get dirty?
Do we have dirty towels or wet towels?
Oh, I think it depends really. Some call them dirty towels, some call them wet towels.
But maybe you get clean from scrubbing the dirtiness of you with the towel.
Yeah.
Like the water cleans you, but to actually get rid of it, you need to wipe yourself down with a towel. And then the bacteria and whatever goes onto the towel. So you have to wash that.
Yeah, that could be. But then if you're using your soap, that's sort of scrubbing it off with it. So you don't have to worry about the towel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is a tricky one.
But yeah, they were two good ones. Both, second one's a query. But this third one. So remember when I think it was the first episode. It was there was a question sent in: how many fourth graders will it take until you can't fight them off and you get killed? Remember that one?
Yeah, I remember that. I took about 30.
Yeah, well, I said 20. But a viewer sent back in, and he's seen this TikTok that said that you can take 55-year-olds until you can't fight them off and you'll die. So how old's a fourth grader?
How old?
Yeah, how old do you reckon a fourth grader is?
10.
10. So half the year, half that, 25. So we're about right. If that fact is right. Don't you reckon?
Yeah. Well, I said 30, but I'm a very strong individual, so maybe that accounts for 5 more.
Nah. Yeah. Well,
because I'm built different.
Yeah. Well, I'd said 20. So maybe I get to my 20 mark and I'd be like, nah, I can fight a few more off and get to 25 and then they kill me. But I thought that was interesting that that person watched that, and because he only sent it back like 3 days ago and that was the first episode. So I thought that was interesting. And
that's
the fact
good to know that they've been watching it.
Yeah, that is true. And the fact that we were talking about that and then coincidentally a TikTok's talking about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah, so they're my 3. You got any or?
I got one. This is sent in by Luke Atkinson from Ballarat. He's the homie in the song.
Yeah.
My song that I made.
Yeah, I know that one.
Even better. Make sure you go listen to that.
Yep.
So the question is, if you could only listen to one artist for the rest of your life, who would it be?
That's tough.
I'd just go off purely who makes the best songs in the most quantity. Who has most best songs?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Drake.
It's either Drake or Kanye for me.
Yeah. Because you'd have to get sick of them, but
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or maybe you'd go for the person who makes the most music, so that you always
you got variety.
Yeah. Even if it's bad, at least you have a lot.
Yeah, that's true. But you need quality.
Yeah, you can't be listening to some garbage.
Yeah. Yeah, well that's interesting. I'd go Drake, personally.
Yeah. Well, Drake just makes hits. He's a hit maker.
And he's made a lot of them.
Yeah. I'd probably go Kanye.
Yeah, right. Your man in the back.
The man in the back.
The man in the back.
Are we going straight to my segment?
Yeah, do it. I'm full of segments.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Guess the Price is back, baby, and better than ever. Are you ready for this, Chaz?
I don't know if I am, because the first episode, this didn't go down well.
Tough.
I didn't get one right last week. No, first week, and now you're making it tougher.
I've changed the rules of Guess the Price a bit. This time you don't get any A, B, C, or D. It's just you have to tell me a rough estimate of what you think.
Yeah, right. Can it be like within a range? Like, so if I get it right, if it's within $100, I get it right. Or does it have to be exact?
$100 will be stiff, but with the bigger ones, if you're within 80% of them,
80%.
I'll be, yeah.
Yeah.
You'll actually 85 LIP. If you're at 85 or above, then you can get it.
All right, bet. I'm ready.
All right. So my first one is, how much did it cost to make Avengers Endgame? Now I'll give you a little bit of description about this. This movie includes many names like Chris Evans, who's Captain America.
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth, who's Thor. Robert Downey Jr., who's Iron Man. Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow. Mark Ruffalo, Hulk. Paul Rudd, Ant-Man. Tom Holland, Spider-Man. Chad Boseman, Black Panther, and Chris Pratt, Star-Lord. Take into account that they spent $200 million on promotion. So there's a hint.
It'd have to be over $1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, am I going to get anything from you?
You just give me a price.
$1 billion's a lot of money, but
you have to be within 15%, because if you go over 15%, then you'll be in. But if you go under 15%, then you're still winning, if you know what I mean.
Well, if you think it can't be over $1 billion, I'm taking that back, because you got like 100 million. Wait, so how much was it on?
They spent promotion? 200 million on promotion.
Oh shit.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that is. I'm going 2.5 billion. Actually, no. 1.5 billion.
I think you got a little excited there, Chaz, because
damn,
the final price was 350 mil. That's how much it costs to make it.
No, how?
Yep.
Because they're still got to pay all the actors. They're got to pay all the film crew. They got to pay
props.
They got to get all the props. They got to hire out any other stuff they need.
Yep.
And
350 mil.
And the rest of it is only 150 million.
Yep.
Yeah, right. That's
a lot of money.
Me.
That is a lot of money. Don't sleep on it.
No.
All right. My next item is a mobile phone jail cell. So this is what it looks like. Can you see it?
Yep.
All right. This product allows people who are addicted to their phone to lock up their phone. The whole idea of this device is to stop people and reduce people from using their phone too much.
What? Can you tell me what it's made out of? Does it just look like metal?
Yeah, metal.
Does the lock come with it?
The lock comes with it.
I reckon it's over 100. Because it's just metal. It's $75.
Charlie Young, I don't know how you've done it, but you've managed to suck again.
Oh my! What? Tell me what it is.
It was $25 on Amazon.
Oh, that wasn't bad.
75.
Yeah, but it's better than $1.5 billion compared to $350 million. Yeah, right.
Yeah, you're not close.
Just go to the next one.
All right, the next one is the Rockefeller Christmas tree in New York.
Yeah, I know what it looks like. I've been there, mate. Is that my photo?
Yeah, you've been there.
Is that my photo?
I found it on.
Looks exactly like my photo.
No, I reckon yours was a little bit better than that.
Yeah, true.
All right. This is a very large Christmas tree placed annually in the Rockefeller Center in Manhattan, New York City. There are 50,000 multicolored LED lights that are strung on 5 miles worth of wire. At the top, there is a glittering star that weighs 900 pounds.
That's kind of cool, like, to actually know them facts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a lot of
That's a lot of lights. That's a lot of lights. Imagine if that catches fire.
Yeah, that's unlucky.
That shit's going up in flames.
Facts.
This is really, like, I have no idea. Like, it's not something you try and think of. You know what I mean?
It's a tough week, isn't it?
Yeah, Jesus. Well, if you were to guess, what would you guess? Like, if you didn't know the price, if you didn't have the price right in front of you, just throw a number out there. Give me some help.
I'm not helping you with this. I'll give you a price range.
Yeah, do that.
Between $1,000 and $500,000.
A good price range. Got a lot to pick from.
Yep. I'm not making it easy for you.
I'm splitting the middle and going, not splitting the middle, but 100 grand.
Charlie Young, you are surprisingly not too far off it.
Am I above or below?
Not sure yet, but look, so the answer was 74,000.
Ooh.
Which I thought was pretty surprising. I thought it would be way more.
Yeah, that's true. Well, plus, but what is it, an actual tree or is it a fake tree?
It's a real tree.
So it's a real tree, 50,000 lights. 50, what was it?
50,000 multicolored LED lights.
Yep, that one. And then that big star at the top.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see it because the lights can't be that much.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that'd still be a little bit considering there's 5 miles worth of wire.
They take a lot of electricity to light up.
Yeah. And on your accuracy, you're 135%. So you were over.
So I didn't get it right.
What?
What do you mean by accuracy?
You're 135%. Your max was 115%.
Oh, yeah. I
So you're over.
Yep.
And then for your mobile, you were 300% over. So yeah, that's an L.
0 from 2.
For your end game, you weren't even, I'm not even going to try that because you were that far off.
Yeah. Can't win them all. Well, I haven't won one, but yeah, Jesus.
You're an overachiever, Charlie. Every time you've just overshot it.
That's true. I have went big. No, it's because week 1 you just went big on all of them. Like they were all a lot of money, and then this one you went. Well,
Big,
all of them are actually big. When you think about it, sound right. You know what I mean? Like your first week ones did not sound right. Like the concrete thing, like that. No. What was the other one?
The bathtub.
Yeah, no. But that wasn't wood. I found out that wasn't wood.
What was it made out of?
Oh, some special material. I don't know I can't remember what it was called, but it wasn't wood.
Did you like this week how we have a description of?
Yeah, it gives me more of a base, you know.
Yeah, a price to base around.
Yeah, I do like that, and it gives the viewers, you know, something to
an idea of what it is.
What it is, image in their head.
They learn something new, like they probably didn't know that the Rockefeller Christmas tree had 50,000 multicolored lights.
Yeah, exactly. We're here to educate people.
Well, thanks to the king for that idea. We really appreciate it.
Of course, it was the king. But
talking about the king, while we're talking about the king, we have taken a leaf out of him and Jack's notebook. We have started playing very competitive down ball.
Yes, that is true. It's big.
We have been bloody training so hard on this down ball court.
I had a great week. Not gonna lie. I had a great week on the track.
We both got a win. We both got a win
and today I was in King. Like today we went. It was sort of just wet weather down ball.
Wet. Yeah. I was in my moccasins and I just didn't have
but I was sitting well. No one could. They had to team up to beat me. We'll just say that.
Yeah,
But
they do get fired up, and I do get around it.
It's good, but I am liking it.
I am same too.
But
it's good.
do you reckon we need to start a league up like they did?
I really want to. It just relieves a bit of stress, and we only got one more real term of serious down. So,
and we need to make it a good term of serious downfall. Like,
exactly.
No days
Why
off.
don't we bring a speaker? Why don't we bring a speaker and just get a bit of background tunes? I remember Sam Allen's year. They used to play at the stadium, like the stadium courts.
Yeah.
And they'd always pump music every lunchtime.
Yeah, right. I can't remember that.
I don't know if you remember that, but
what year were we in then? 10?
Would have been 10.
Yeah, right.
Or 9.
But we need it. We're on the SCG at the minute. Like, we need to get back to the MCG.
Yeah, we need to go talk to Finners and Hirsch and Zach Watson's group.
Yeah.
Can we get a trade on the downball court?
Or just battle them. Like, if we battle them, pick our best 5, they pick their best 5. We go to work. Yeah. Whoever wins takes the MCG. Because 8 courts is so much better than 6 courts.
Yeah, and the courts are like a lot better.
And they're like that tiny bit bigger, but they're not
spacious.
Too big.
Yeah.
And then you've got the undercover bit for the line. So if it is raining, just get in the line.
And if you get eliminated, you can go sit on like under the chair thing there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Shelter a bit.
Because that was it. Wednesday we played there.
Yeah.
That's when we got our wins.
Yeah.
And we liked
we were the only two to win that day. The Irreplaceables.
Yeah, we were. Yeah.
Watch out.
And they were talking some trash about us.
Yeah.
But we proved them wrong. Doesn't really matter.
Once again.
But I do like that shout from you. And it was out of Jack and Donna's book.
Yeah. I really did admire that. Have you had anything bad happen to you this week?
Have I had anything bad happen to me?
Yeah.
Should I? Like, is this?
No, this is just me asking a question. This isn't me.
All right, no.
Trying to stitch up.
I can't say I have had anything bad happen to me.
Do you want to listen to what happened to me?
Oh, if you want to tell me.
All right, let me set the scene. I'm late for an English class.
Yep.
My English teacher, probably can't name names, she tells me that she has to leave class 10 minutes early, right? So I don't say anything about it.
I know where this is going.
Yeah, I don't say anything about it. I just, keep going on with my English work. Anyway, I was going to be bored in English and I was like mucking around a little bit. So I asked this teacher what she was doing for her holidays. And she was like, oh, yeah, not much, just pretty quiet. Anyway, on the Zoom meets when we were in lockdown, she'd always have her dogs fighting in the background. Yep. And she'd have to go tell them to shush. So I asked her, are you going to be looking after the dogs this holidays?
Yeah.
Oh, am I late? Oh no. Am I going to be? Yeah. And guess what she says?
What does she say?
She says, well, yeah, that's if they survive. And I was like, I think to myself, Brody, what have you done?
Yeah, that's never a good response.
It's not. I'm shocked. Oh, why? What's going on? Yeah, and then she's like, oh, well, the reason why I'm leaving 10 minutes early is to go to the vet. And of course, the whole English class knew that, except for me and a few other boys that walked in late.
Yeah, do you just feel shit about yourself?
Oh, I felt so bad. I just wanted to go and cry. It was terrible.
But on the other hand, it's sort of she probably feels good because you're trying to be a part of her life. You know what I mean?
I was trying to start a conversation with her, be a genuine bloke, and I've just caused absolute carnage in her life. So if you're watching this, teacher, that I won't name, I'm very, very sorry. and I hope that your dog is all right.
You got an update on it, or
I don't, and I don't want to ask her.
Yeah, that's true. Just wait for it. Is she back at class, or?
She is.
Yeah, right. So hopefully.
Do you know the moral of the story to this, Charlie?
Don't start conversations with your teachers.
No, don't be late to class.
Yeah, that's a good one. unless you're in the final four for Diablo.
Yeah, unless you're in the final four, then you have to just compete for your spot, and you have to get that dub.
You have to get that dub for ranking points. But other than that, you can't be late.
Can't be late.
Yeah, fully agree.
Yep. That's my embarrassing moment for the.
Yeah, well, I got none. Like, we'll get PE marks back soon, bio marks back soon. So they could be my downfall.
Embarrassing moment.
Yeah.
I think I did all right with PE, but I don't know.
Yeah, we'll find out. Well, I reckon we knew it was going to be a short one this week.
Yeah, we just had to test out the.
Just
the
had
Zoom.
to test
It'll
it
be
out.
Interesting to see how that went.
It will, but if it works, all positives ahead for our big names that we have coming up.
Yes, sir. But that is a very much shorter episode that hopefully the viewers will watch.
Yeah. Yes, only half an hour around then, so that's good.
40-ish.
Yeah, true. But yeah, it's good to debrief the week with you. It's always good to debrief the week with you. Back just to us two. A little different, but
next week will be big.
It'll be more than just us two.
So if you're listening to this, prepare yourself.
That is right.
Because there is a big episode coming up.
Yes, there is.
Number 5, baby.
Yes, sir.
Until then, Irreplaceables out.
Make sure you subscribe and like this video. Also, follow the boys on Instagram at the Irreplaceables Podcast. Thank you.